Hello and welcome to iDisciple. This is our first ever episode of Season 1 and my name is Caleb. I'm joined by Pastor Mark, who is also dad to me. And iDisciple is the place where you can find content that is going to help you as you desire to follow Jesus and become more like him. And the purpose for iDisciple is not that you would just consume it for yourself, but that you would take this content and begin to gather other people in your world, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, and kind of unpack this content together and grow together on this journey of following Jesus. So we're going to jump into today's first episode. We're really excited about it. So thank you for joining us. Dad, welcome.
Yeah, thanks very much.
First episode.
First one, excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. And Caleb, our desire is for people everywhere, mainly in our church, of course, but people everywhere to be great followers of Jesus. And we want to put the tools into their hands so that they can follow Jesus. Mm-hmm. Today, for this first one, I want you to share with everybody the model that you have created that is going to help everybody to create that group model to make this happen. So talk to us today about what you do with the time that you spend with the guys that you've gathered together.
So for me, it all started on a trip at the start of this year that I took with some young adults from the church, and was sharing a room with 2 other guys, and each morning of the trip we made a decision that we would get ready for the day, go out for breakfast and take our Bibles with us. And so we would eat, drink coffee, and then open up our Bibles, kind of read whatever we were reading personally, and then just begin to talk it through, ask questions, share what we were learning. And so that really for me was a highlight of the trip. So when we came back home, we said, hey, we need to keep this going. Not every day, but it then became a weekly thing for a time, and now it's settled on every other Saturday morning. Myself and a handful of guys, we meet at Starbucks and we get coffee together, and then we read our Bibles, we talk it through, we ask questions, we share observations, and it's just been a real blessing to kind of go on this journey with other people, other guys in my life, and see as we grow together in learning the Word of God and outworking it in our lives. So that's kind of how it's been playing out for me.
Fantastic. So at the moment, you don't have any set Bible readings to when you go to Starbucks?
No.
You're just reading your own Bibles wherever you're at?
Yeah.
And then you're coming together?
Yeah.
And then talking about, is that what you're saying? You're talking about the scriptures that you've been reading?
Yes. So we've done it a couple of ways. We started off by just reading personally what we're all reading, kind of in our own time, and just sharing from that. More recently, we've kind of started the morning by going, hey, what do we want to read together? And so no one's really coming necessarily with a plan or a strategy. We kind of decide it more in the moment. So we land on a portion of the Bible, read it together, and kind of just as we go organically talk it through, again, ask questions, make observations. So it has operated in a very kind of organic, unplanned way.
Great. So does everybody turn up every time, or is there, some guys don't bother, or are you finding lots, the people that you're discipling are really keen to be there?
Yeah, I mean, since we kind of moved it to bi-weekly, some of the guys have took it upon themselves to keep meeting weekly, which is fantastic, because it means they have then caught it for themselves and aren't necessarily waiting to be led anymore. We've kind of added 2 or 3 people along the way. We could put out an invitation to many, but I think there's value in it being a few, because then you can keep it conversational. Everyone feels like they've got an opportunity to be in on the conversation. And so a couple people kind of along the way haven't been able to commit. But really the ones who are kind of a part of it now are wanting to be a part of it, are committed every time that we're meeting. And I think that's important, unless there is something that comes up and it means they can't be there. I think there is definitely value in that consistency together as a group.
Okay. So let's talk about the reason for this. Let's go over it again. The reason for iDisciple is not because we've got nothing else to do, but we really feel that this is what God has. Well, number one, his last words to the planet were make disciples. And I think it's true to say that we have made lots of things in church, from making great coffee, making great friends, great music, great worship. But I think the truth is that one thing that we've lacked is making what Jesus said to make. And that is disciples, which I think another word would be apprentices, followers, devoted followers of Jesus. So the whole desire that we have to accomplish that is through iDisciple, which is accessible. It's for everybody. You can get it whenever you want, but we want to do it with friends. So let's just go back over that then. So you invite a few friends. You put the message out to personal friends of yours, people that you are closely linked to, male to male, female to female, or a mix of people, or marrieds together, singles together. And then you just choose a time and a place. That's correct, and then you do what you did. But this is another level, isn't it?
That's right.
Because this is now this season of producing discipleship material. How are we going to then put that into people's hands, Caleb? Say, for instance, Saturday morning at Starbucks. How are you going to use this material?
So I think the value in iDisciple is it makes discipleship, I guess, easy for people, because the model that I've done and that we've seen kind of build and develop over a few weeks and months, people may not feel, in a position to kind of take the lead on something like that.
Right.
We're pastors, and so people may kind of go, well, it's okay for you because you're pastors and you have Bible knowledge and you can lead a group of people. But what about me? I'm just a follower of Jesus. I'm just in the church. How do I start? So we want to make discipleship as easy and as accessible for people as possible. So the whole theme of iDisciple is you take this content, for instance, to a coffee shop, or you use it in your house, invite people over, and you watch the content together, and then really you discuss it, and that's how you grow in your faith together. So the pressure's almost off for you to come up with the plan, for you to come up with the content, for you to almost lead. It's probably going to take someone to lead a little, but hopefully we're just providing you the resources to actually make this happen in your own world.
Fantastic. So people can watch this alone, of course. But that's not really what we want to achieve, is it?
No.
We want to achieve people, you can watch it first on your own. but maybe you don't even watch it first on your own. You may just want to go, hey, we don't even know. We can see today's subject, for instance, is how to move in the gifts of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
You may just want to watch it first off with the group of people that you're gathering.
Yeah.
So you can watch it at home, you can watch it in bed, you can watch it in your lunch hour on your own, but really the desire is to gather how many? 3 people, 4, 5?
I think enough where it feels like every person is coming along for the journey and not kind of hiding behind a crowd.
Yeah.
And it almost feels like another mini service in your house.
Okay, brilliant. So really from now, we want, our desire is for people to start thinking about the people in their world that are already in love with Jesus, or maybe on a spiritual journey to find Jesus.
Yeah.
And we want them to be part of this iDisciple.
Yeah.
So let's finish there for this moment anyway. Yeah. And we're going to be producing discipleship material that is going to be relevant, easy to understand. And I think we're hoping to pitch every session at about 20 minutes. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then we're going to put it out there and let's journey together.
Yeah.
It's going to be fantastic.
Well, yeah. So thank you for joining us for episode 1, and be sure to look out for the episodes to follow as we dive into this discipleship journey together.